Blessings and welcome to Meet and Greet. Can you tell us your name?
Yes, my name is Luke.
So I'm 1am gratitude.
Can you tell us your occupations or hobbies?
I am into helping the community with anything from physically to emotionally, really, as best as I can in the moment. I feel drawn to people in that way. What helps me with that is to breathe and yoga. I'm into yoga, so yeah.
So I do music as a passion and events.
Have you any expectations for today?
Connection, learning something new. I'm not too sure. If I was to have an expectation to come in this moment now, for something to come out of this conversation or this experience where I've seen it before, so some more signs basically, just to clarify my journey.
I'm just going with the flow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Funny how I changed, got angels guiding me. I know I'm gonna be alright, cause I'm different from the rest. I know you see that. I'm gonna make it out the end, yeah. Guess I'm living life, whoa, whoa. Nobody called really by my love. I'm a G, but I'm feeling kinda stuck. I'm moving on, I need the body on my arm, yeah. Woo, I know that you're the one, but why? You're a baddie, I'm a baddie, I'm the one, but I'm a baddie, you're a baddie, I'm the one, but guess I'm doing that. I need a
Hey.
Yeah.
Woo.
I'm Crow.
I'm Luke. Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna take the mask off.
Yes, that was an entrance, my G. Come on.
Yeah, you can see me. So it's
Hey,
two
man.
meet and greets in one. You know what I mean?
That's true, that's
So
true.
I'm gratitude now. That's just
Gratitude.
alter ego.
Hey. What was the first one?
Crow.
Crow.
So that it's like my old self, but
Yeah.
I've grew within and changed into the light.
Yeah. And now you're gratitude.
I'm gratitude. So what's your name? So
Luke.
Luke.
Yeah.
Luke what?
Hobbs.
Luke Hobbs. My real name's Daryl.
Hey, this is the government name.
Government name, I'll give you that as well. But yeah, gratitude.
Gratitude, man. Grateful
So-
to be here. Yeah. So So are you in that state now? Do you feel?
Gratitude.
Yeah. How do you feel, man?
I feel in this moment, well, suffocated from the mask. It's hard to breathe in that.
It's hard work.
I was
man.
like, shall I have it on for 20 minutes? And I was like, nah, man, I'm taking it off straight away. But you've got the light within you, I can see it, man. Yo. Yeah.
Thank you. It's a reflection of obviously,
Yeah.
what you see in yourself and what comes up through you while we engage.
Yeah. So what do you do, what do you do with, I could tell you do something.
What do I do? How do I be?
Be.
What do I do with my time? Okay, what do I do with my time? Yeah, it's forever changing. I try to, it's difficult to say. Like, I try and not go hard on myself because I don't do much with my time that what I could do with potentially. And again,
Yeah.
it's a potential thing, but like what I do with my time is try and connect with people and connect people with
Yeah.
other people.
Bring people together.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Because there's my own trials and tribulations and my own stuff that comes up whilst I'm bringing people together,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Oneness.
Yeah, it's trying to remember oneness.
Do you know what's crazy? That introduction, like that walking song, is called Oneness, but I've spelled it like oneness, like I've split it up.
Why? So what made you split it up?
Like, how can I explain? Like, it's just a different way of spelling it.
Yeah,
really.
okay. So it's got a different energy to
Different energy to make it my own twist on oneness. What I believe with oneness is, like what you just says, to bring people together, unite people the right energies and make something make change.
The thing is, when you say the right energies, like we're never in a right, always in a right state. So it's bringing people together to hold when their energies are not that right. If that makes sense, like a child, for example, you know, their energies gonna trigger something in us that we're not gonna be feeling like happy type of thing all the time. You know, we get
the ego.
Yeah, the ego. Yeah.
Crow.
Okay.
Because that's what crow is. He's like the ego. Because the ego is what tells you that everyone's one and everybody's one. But the ego is what says that person's gonna do that. That person's gonna do that. But really, that's just you inside. Do you know what I'm saying? Telling you things, but with oneness, as we're saying, like the topic, you've got to defeat that kind of crow within your head. That's why I brought that character to life, because that's what I feel I was. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I need all this crap. I was like, yeah, I want the big car, the big house, all this kind of shit. Do you know what? I'm just content.
See, that's beautiful to share that, because you just like brought something up in me, like a reflection in me, that like just me talking then, like I felt I was in the ego. Like I felt like it was just like something shifted inside of me. Like there's more to just trying to explain, like giving examples, and I just felt myself just falling into like a program, really, like a way of engaging with somebody where it's not like it's almost like looking at like settling my stuff. So it's just like I want to be heard, like, and it was just all, and I felt like just sensations on my face. Like now I'm feeling like lighter than that, but it was just, it feel So the ego can come out in many forms.
It comes out, but you've got to just like go, okay, then I acknowledge your ego, but you got to observe the ego. That's the perfect one, isn't it? So as long as you can observe that, because with the person I am now, like I've been through a lot of traumas throughout my life, do you know what I mean? Through things like deep connected stuff. And that's how I killed the ego. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's dangerous to kill your ego, because when you kill your ego, you're vulnerable. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time,
was it a process? Sorry. So the question is, was it a process? Maybe like
it's a process. But it was a soul path, I think, because I think before we come here, everything's written and scripted. You've agreed a soul contract with the higher power, source, and that's what's give us everything's written, so everything's gonna happen either way. You've just got to make the right choices, so you can go this way or that way, I feel.
And that choice becomes a decision then. It's a decision that we've made, because I've got a lot of choices in my life and I don't end up making sometimes any of them. But sometimes I make a choice and then I'm left with a decision. Then there's a you know, not a consequence, but as you say, like a path that is opening up.
Do you feel sometimes like the ego jumps in and says, do you know what, that ain't gonna work, that ain't gonna work, and then that's how you create your own blocks and distractions?
100.
And then
what can we do to solve that then?
How can we do it to solve it? So to solve that, everyone's got their own like coping well it is coping methods. It's
one way of looking at it.
I feel like it is, because I wake up, I'm like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then I get there and I'm like, okay, then I ain't gonna do that. That ain't gonna work. But you've got to I feel you've got to just write down all the ideas.
That what helps you? Because
I'm like dyslexic, innit?
But you can write.
I can write. Like, I can write and like channel that. But I have to like write. Say like that's a wall. So I've got to get stuff done, or like I'm pushing, because you're fighting yourself to get up and do a dream.
To get motivated, to get a pen in your hand. To
the ego's like,
stay comfortable.
Back. You know what I mean? And I'm like, nah, you're not winning today, because I've been up and down. I'm like bipolar kind of. You know what I mean? I'm like 1 minute, a million miles up, and then you got to come back down, ground yourself again, and go forward.
Many of us can relate because that's like we're exposed or we're influenced by so much that's going on. The noises, the vibrations, sensory overload, and like we have to channel that, and then it comes out in certain ways. But with the right setting and environment, I believe that can be. I've experienced it. Yeah, the right setting, so like a nice, safe setting, I can regulate myself.
How do you feel in this moment? What's your
now? I feel so. I had so many more feelings than where I am now. But I feel grounded. I fil connected to you. And there's these pieces of paper which will help us. I believe there's questions in there.
Set up questions.
and your whole entrance came through.
Did you feel it? What did you think?
Tunes come on, oneness came on, boom. Like
one.
I was just like, wow, and you waited like 20 seconds, and then like my heart was beating, I had energy swirling in my stomach, blood was pumping. Adrenaline. And it's beautiful because like it's the mind also that's active. So just try and keep it as like just who's this, just repeat that in your mind. Who's this, instead of bringing in other like stuff coming in.
I can feel like loads of different things just like just I don't know, you can't explain.
It's open, it's a portal, it's like, there's a space now. So please share one of these questions with this space.
Pick any. I'll pick that one.
I don't know what's happening in these questions, in these words.
Okay.
These spells.
Whoever wrote it's got good handwriting. Okay. Is there any life lessons you have learnt that you could share with the other person?
Life
you want to
lessons.
see it to manifest it.
It's a beautiful question, man. Okay, thank you. I've got a life lesson, and it's a common one. But I'll share it because I'm struggling to go because I'm just feeding into like some sort of pressure. But the life lesson would be to do your best, build a healthy relationship with money. Like, do your best to build a healthy relationship with money, because like my relationship with money hasn't been great, but your relationship with money can be great, and like how you would do that, I don't have the answers. But when it says it's a life lesson, I'm still learning. You get me? Like, so I wish that upon the world, basically, because I've got into a position where I am and not had a lot of money, and that's why I said it's quite a global one what people can use, because people have made it,
So that's your views on money as well, like kind of. Like my views on money is like, you need money in this world. That's why gratitude. Like, you gotta be grateful for your health. That's more important than money. Money, people kill for money, and that's wrong. That's why money's ruling this world. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I see things as a scale. Do you know what I mean? So there's a scale. Like, that's what in the Egyptians, they got the scale, the feather and the heart.
Okay.
The feather really represents money. Do you know what I mean? But I feel it's the goodness what you do on earth. What is the real value with
Thank
that?
you. Yes.
Money will come, but you put the energy out there. As you said, you gotta still appreciate the value of money, and because it's still an energy. Money is an energy, because it's obviously the world evolved in the caveman times. It wasn't, so we could be happy and be fully lifted and closest to the enlightenment as we could. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we could do that. We could run around barefoot. We could we'd jump in water and just is love. Now you can't even shut your door because people are gonna run up in your yard. That's life.
You ready?
Yeah.
This is a good one, brother. Don't know if you want to pop that down.
I'll put it there just to sit there next to it. Yeah.
Okay. This is a good one. 2 rounds of truth or dare.
Truth or dare. Let's go.
I'll hand it up.
Me first.
Yeah, share it.
Truth or dare. So I've got to give you.
Yeah, and then I'll fire one back at you, and
Okay.
then you fire one back at me.
Okay then. Because I do in my spare time. I do like parkour stuff. Like they call me crow because I climb buildings and that, and I jump on.
Amazing.
Sound of a crow.
Yes, bro.
As well, that's another part of crow. Like he's just a weirdo man, but yeah.
This is significant. This is a significant message for me at the moment. To put an intention out into this.
Did you?
Yeah.
You're connected.
You've ticked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
In that moment.
Oh, thank. Well, I'm well.
Grateful, man.
And you. So what I was gonna say, because I'd like to do wild things. I'd like to dare you to do something. Balance that in your head for a minute. You can do it. Done it. Personal. Ask me something personal and I'll tell you.
Do you have it? Do you have any brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I've got a brother and a sister.
Okay, bless. Okay, cool. Bless, yeah. Tell each other your favourite quote and why.
Okay, my favourite quote is live the life you love the life you live.
Powers, yeah.
And why, I was some friends from America, songwriters, they was over here and they says that to me when I was lost. Do you know what I mean? On my path, like journey, what I wanted to do. Like if I wanted to pursue music or I didn't. Rock City, they are called. And they says that to me, and from that day, it really, they go, do you know, first, Daryl, if you want to do this thing, you need to believe in yourself. Followed by that quote, and just
to have that coming, yeah, that energy.
you got to live the life you want to live.
Believe
do you know what I mean? And you got
yeah.
to love it, because people are working every day doing stuff they don't love for 2 weeks off a year. Do you know what I mean? But that's their decision. But really, if they believe within themselves, they can achieve anything.
Yeah.
That's what I get from that quote.
Beautiful, man.
So
my quote is the one that recently stands out for me is through the banks of pleasure and pain, life flows, and it's like just looking at pain and pleasure, and looking at like that's, you know, what I experience a lot, and like I think that's what we're here to be as a human, to just to look at that really. But it's that pleasant and unpleasant. It's inevitable.
Yin yang.
Basically. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I do love like being guided by that, when to remind me, like even just sharing that now, I feel a bit more grounded, because you just seen it 5 minutes before. I was like, just couldn't even think of a question. You get me? But yeah, it's been great, man, and like
Just me.
yeah.
different,
Isn't it? You know, we're the first one to, you know, connect. So, yeah, man, I feel like I've gone on a journey since meeting you. So, that journey, I'm safe now. I'm here. You know, but there was moments where like stuff was coming up for me, which had nothing to do with you. It used to do with what I've been brought. Yeah. So, it's been a journey of like mixed emotions. Yeah. And I'm excited to see like what you do in the future, basically, so I can go, yo, I've chatted to that guy.
I'm
here
excited to see
support,
what you do.
Yeah, support and connect you to people, basically. That's What I need to take back from what I've took from this personally, from me, what I could improve on, is to ask more questions or get into that habit of being okay with it. And you know, I'm 31, so it's shown like I haven't asked many questions on the way you really need to, in order to discern and survive, basically.
What I feel you've got so much potential to do what you want to do and connect with people and bring people together, because you just radiate good energy. Also, you've got a lot of confidence within you. Do you know what I'm saying? You've been through a storm. Do you know what I mean? But you're on the other side of the storm now, so you've got to just keep lifting people and spreading the love, because it's just gonna come back 100-fold. And I understand what you're saying when you wanna keep the balance. That's why he says the pleasures of earth and the pleasures of life, because it's a human experience, isn't it?
And the pain, yeah.
Unity and love.
Spreading positive messages from the greats.
Oh! Got desert eagle and a crow.
Animals.
Spirit animals, you.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today, Luke. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it was emotional. When I say emotional, there was a lot of emotions mixed. Yeah, but I'd definitely say that I took a guide. Actually, I mean, the guy that I met today, his name was Crow, and I'm into following crows basically, and it was just a significant kind of meeting, you know, which I'm just interested into how we can unfold in the future. Me and Gratitude. When he took off his crow mask, he was Gratitude, and it was just, again, beautiful to see a reflection.
It was energies, it was different, and it was good. It's crazy how, like, just meeting a random person you've never met for your first time, how, like, you can have so much in common. So people are walking past each other. People need to engage with more people, more, and just spread unity and peace.
Would you meet Luke again?
Yeah, I says to come on some parkour running and come in a video. Just good energy, man. Like, more energy. Anyone is good energy. Come on, let's.
So would you like to meet Luke again for business, networking, or friendship relationships, or possibly all three?
All three.
So, would you meet Crow again?
Yes, I would meet Crow again. I've met him here now today for about 30 minutes. It's a snippet into one another's potential, or
Would you potentially meet for business, networking, friendship, or possibly all three?
Possibly all three. What stands out for me at the moment is like wanting to bring him into a community, basically. So connecting through business, but also friends.
Great stuff. Thank you very much for today, and we wish you all the best.
Yeah, man. See you in the future. Thank you so much, pal.
Thank you very much for today. We wish you all the best. Take care.
Peace.
Let's be and greet. Let's speak about our dreams. Got me questioning my life. Getting love from a stranger, I don't know. I guess that's love. It's me and greet. Just me and greet. Let's me and greet. Let's me and greet.